Cloud.
We're already live.
Yay!
Nobody's gonna
Hello,
watch.
everybody. We're playing with
Nobody's gonna
toys.
watch. That's why I named it the secret stream. Because who cares? Nobody
I
watches
care.
anyway.
Damn it! I'm gonna go wake my wife up and make her watch.
Oh, excuse me. We had a big dinner, and I'm burping.
Okay.
And then I had bureau.
So I gave this He-Man a different head.
Oh yeah.
He's like kind of surprised or scared or screaming. I haven't decided which.
Yeah, he looks confused and horrified.
But I'll make him my Conan, so I'm not copying you. And he's got two thumbs that are pointing up.
Yeah.
So he can hold two weapons.
I can't remember if mine does.
And
yeah.
What? Yeah. Anyway, that's it. That's all I had. Well, good night. See you later.
All right. Well, good talk. See you next week.
Hold on. Contact.
You say hopefully?
I said, hold on, my contact.
I'm going to eat this whatchamacallit on stream. We're going to get 10
dibs.
million views.
I licked it.
You licked my whatchamacallit?
Yes, I called dibs on it, so I licked it.
Oh, that sounds totally inappropriate.
Well,
I'm going to retweet that we're live and no one's going to give a shit.
That's amazing. I feel like it's been like 2 months since I've seen you, man. You got a haircut?
It's been
looks like you have a bald spot where your gray spot is.
Where? Yeah, you see it, don't you?
Yeah, of course I see it. It's like
I kind of see it, but I can't decide if it's because the hair is changing color or if I'm actually going bald right there.
I can't tell because of whatever it is, but from the lighting, it just looks bald. When you get closer, it looks gray. Like a gray spot. I mean, it used to look like a skunk streak going through your hair. Now it just looks like a bald patch.
Will. Give it time.
Well,
I talked to my dad today, and he was
how
like,
hair grows, man.
I hope we're not like echoing crazy because I haven't plugged in my headphones yet.
Okay. It sounds normal to me, but you know, when I was echoing, it sounded normal to me.
Obnoxious on stream.
Probably.
I talked to my dad today, and he's like, "Oh, we're gonna see you soon, and I can't wait to see how gray you are." And I was like, "Well, I'm sorry to disappoint you, but
You've got it gray and then more gray."
Well, I cut it before I went to see my mom because it was like,
yeah, you had a bush.
Yeah,
it was a wavy one. I remember that.
That sounds dirty.
It reminds me of broccoli. I don't know why, but
I had broccoli. Oh. We had an expensive dinner, and there was broccoli like this big, and I was like, I don't know how to eat this.
It's so stupid. No, I mean...
I made this whatchamacallit.
Yeah, all they did was they chopped off the big stem and either steamed or put it in boiling water for like 30 seconds.
Entirely inappropriate.
It really is. It's like, how is that bite size? Like, no, like you said, how do you eat that? Like, you pick, like, what do you do with it? Like corn on the cob?
Well, I think most common non-savages will take a knife and a fork.
See,
I'm sorry, I messed it up. A fork and a knife and cut it in half.
I mean, yeah, but at the same time, like, you really shouldn't need a fork and a knife to cut your broccoli. It's not a fucking steak.
Nobody got time for that.
Exactly. It's not a fucking steak. You don't need a knife and fork to cut your broccoli. There's something fucked up there.
It was pasta and capers and expensive and noodles, and I'm trying so desperately not to eat like breads anymore.
But I
keep eating breads.
Well, yeah, pasta. It's like all bread.
Yeah. And I'm not gonna lie to you. I've had a beer or two tonight because it's technically our Valentine's Day.
This is all whiskey, man. Happy birthday!
Happy birthday! It was my dad's birthday the other day.
Thanksgiving? No, wait. What month was it?
February.
Turkey Day. Damn it!
It's Black History Month. You racist.
That's it.
I always forget.
No, I don't know what day we're in. I don't even know what month we're in.
Oh, it is the 13th.
Yeah, I figured that out today when you asked me if I had was doing my Valentine's today instead of tomorrow. And I was like,
Oh yeah,
is that tomorrow? Or is that
Yeah.
today? Whatever.
go buy flowers.
Lindsay, my wife, will be home from work at 9 tomorrow night, and I'll have like T-bone steaks ready for when she walks in the door. So
Spoiler: don't watch, Lindsay.
I already told her what's happening.
Oh, all right. Spoiler: watch.
And then my
Lindsay.
clothes are coming off, and then I'm taking a shower. And she's going
And then I'm going to bed naked and unfulfilled.
well, you know.
Just jokes. I'm kidding.
Yeah, well, the kid sleeps in our bed now pretty much
Oh,
the
what's
whole
that?
time. He has night terrors. Wakes
Who
up
doesn't?
freaking out. I know. Well, you know, he gets scared. He's only 3.
Whatever. You gotta learn sometime.
Yeah.
All
he
day
does.
long, I hear excuses for why people can't work. My back hurts. My legs hurt. I'm only 4.
I know, it's fucking bullshit. I had a hemorrhoid fucking last 16 hours on my feet with it working. People bitching and crying. Fuck
That
them.
is horrendous. You
Yeah, it
need
was fucking awful, man. I was in so much pain.
you
But I
need
did
a
it.
pad.
Yeah,
You-
I don't sit down at work. I'm on
Oh.
my feet 24
Well,
or
then how do
16
you
hours.
have a hemorrhoid?
It was from 2 days before.
What the hell are you eating?
A lot of fiber.
This is the worst live stream ever.
It really is, people. I'm so sorry. Anyways, I saw Kingsman.
My wife just laughed from the bathroom as she's brushing her teeth.
Oh, that's great. At least she didn't spit it all over the mirror.
No. I don't think we went live whenever she I said
Oh, right,
something, or
no.
you or I said something and she spit water all over the kitchen wall.
Uh,
Oh, I love her. She's the best. What?
At third
Oh,
best
you're
for me, but she's
squinting
pretty
at
cool.
me accusingly.
Well, good.
What?
That's what wives do.
Oh, I love her. She's the best.
24/7. Yep.
What? Saw Death on the Nile today.
How was it? I've heard mixed reviews.
What is mixed about it?
That it was a giant waste of money for
No.
no,
No, go
like
ahead.
West
but-
Side Story. Like, who the hell needs another
Oh!
West Side Story?
So I've had to sit through.
Oh,
what's
Jesus, you saw it again?
Again? Did I mention it last?
Well, I
week
mean,
or
they
last time?
did this, like, I guess it's like Cats. You don't need this turned into a movie, and you don't need the movie redone.
Well, more specifically, Spielberg apparently decided that you don't need the Spanish translated because it takes
Oh.
away from the acting. That sounds
Cool.
like some woke horse shit.
Well, I mean,
I try not to swear
it
on
sounds
the
like
screen,
no.
but this is so stupid. It's like,
Well, it
do you
sounds
want
like the
your audience?
opposite. Yeah,
What?
It's the opposite of the woke stuff. Like,
No, it is not.
well, you're
We
singling out.
We will not let the gringos know what they're saying. They have
Well,
to
yeah, that's
learn.
like the opposite. You got to be like everybody, like the woke thing is like everybody coming together and everything's being accessible to everybody. You're awake to everything. That's what they're.
So I will say maybe the idealized idea of wokeness is that,
but that's not what it
in
is.
practice, it is a bunch of morons trying to dictate what is appropriate.
Well, yeah, I know. I see. Like, it's like they're trying to put everything into segregation again.
Yes, they're bringing back segregation. You're
on themselves,
very
though.
astute.
Like, only you
yeah.
can do this if you're this, or you can only do this if you're this. It's like,
yeah.
That makes no sense to me.
It's reigniting segregation through the lens of victimization. I'm special because I'm something. You should shower me with praise for just existing. And it's like, F off. Everybody is. And I go right back to the Fight Club. It's like, we are all the same decaying organic matter. We are the all singing, dancing crap of the world.
I agree.
And try harder.
maybe an anthropologist or a bone person would be able to like. Once you rip all the skin and everything off of us, we're all the same underneath.
Yeah,
There might be
exactly.
some
We're
extra
all
muscles
equal
here
in
and there,
fat.
or like an enlarged heart and like somebody,
Oh, I
but
love
for the
you.
most part, we're all just fucking humans.
Yeah, man.
See,
Hold
that's the
on.
thing that
I
gets me
have to
with
say
when they
goodnight to
do
my wife.
alien movies.
Hold on.
Sorry.
Hold on. Good night. I love you. Knows me. Knows me.
I don't want to be on camera.
You won't be here. Right
There you
there.
go.
I'm falling out of the chair. Knows me.
I see a
I love
toe.
you.
I see a
Oh,
toe.
you cannot see a toe. It's a joke. Just go. I love you. So sweet. Happy Valentine's Day, wife. Oh, she poked out. What
This
a
was a
dumb
good
stream.
show until that point.
That's a good dumb show. So go ahead, anthropologists ripping off skin, and everybody's
we're
the same.
all the same as humans, but I mean, they would be able to tell like the difference between like, or like a bones person. Like, you take all like a skull or something, you could tell where they grew up and shit because of their bone structure. But for the most part, any layman can fucking look at a skull and be like, "Oh, yeah, that's a human. That's a monkey."
Yeah.
Okay, what did that human look like? I have no fucking clue.
Yeah.
And
Brief
that's what gets me about alien movies. When we see like all these different alien species, it's only one alien species. Like there's no like blue or pink aliens.
Yeah, like in Star
It's
Trek.
only like they're all just one single fuck. They've gotten better in Star Trek, I must say. With changing up the colors and like so not all the alien species look exactly the fucking same.
Sure. I do have to say that the wife is now
Be quiet.
in bed, and so now it's become the late night stream where I talk like NPR. Buzz, buzz,
Well,
buzz,
then.
buzz, buzz.
Just don't go monotone, and I think we'll be
I'm
okay.
always monotone, though.
No, you're not. You go up and down. You have your octave and your high-tive and
Well,
your
that's because I'm
votive.
because she's working late, and I can go. Yeah.
Okay, but that doesn't mean I have to be quiet, does it? Your headphones are in, and we're not coming through the speakers, so I can be like,
No, we're good. We're good.
Because I'm going to try to be quiet, but whiskey.
I'm seriously considering going back to the CVS after this and getting another beer, even though they've already seen me tonight, and that's somewhat embarrassing.
Whatever. Just tell me right now. It's Valentine's Day. Pretty good.
It's the weekend, Super Bowl. We just won.
Oh, I didn't even know. So about 7:00, I took the kid for his nightly walk around the block, and there was like cars everywhere. I'm like, all right, kid, hold my hand, because there's just cars everywhere.
That sounds like New Year's Eve.
Because usually
we're walking around.
Our neighborhood is pretty quiet. I can let him walk like 10 feet ahead of me without having to worry about anything. And if I see a car coming, I'm like, hand, and he walks right back to me or runs to me and holds my hand until the car passes.
That's cool.
He's really good about that. Sometimes it's a little, get your fucking ass back to me now. Or I chase him down and it's not good. And then he's on my shoulders for the rest of the walk. Which is a win-win for him because he's up in the air, and so it's not really like a punishment or anything.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And anyways, yeah. So I saw a bunch of cars and I couldn't figure out what the hell was going on until my wife got home, and she was like, yeah, the Super Bowl. There was like, oh yeah, that's tonight. Yeah.
The streets.
So that's why there are all these cars. There's Super Bowl parties going around. I heard Yahtzee yelling and screaming in my backyard. Well, not my backyard, but the house behind me.
So last week we were in Tennessee, and I actually watched like the qualifying games, and I never watched football, but my uncle was there, and I haven't seen him in like 15 years, so we just watched football and talked about nonsense, which was really nice.
Yeah, that's fun sometimes.
So I watched the Bengals play, and I was like, I really hope the Bengals win. And they did. And I was like, that never happens when I watch sports. I'm like, anytime I watch sports, nobody wins that I want to win. And then the Rams came on and for the next game. And I was like, I really hope the Rams win because I like blue and I like gold. Plus, I live here, so whatever.
Are you guys the Rams?
Yeah, LA Rams.
Okay.
And I guess they won tonight. So going
Oh,
anywhere beyond Burbank tomorrow will be an absolute nightmare.
Oh yeah, because I knew you were out today. How was that? Was it all right?
Pretty empty
Okay, that's nice.
for the most part. Till we had to go visit a friend and take care of their cat while they're out of town. And there was a little bit of traffic, but for the most part the streets are empty and dead, and that's like my favorite version.
I've worked 3 Super Bowls, and it's been a fucking nightmare, the traffic around it the whole fucking time.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah.
see, okay, so it's like the weird.
So
It's always weird to me when the people who are hosting the Super Bowl actually get into the Super Bowl.
I always think it's weird that they're not like playing.
Well, I think they pick it ahead of time. It's just random.
Mm-hmm.
They used to do it up north, and like I think they try to do it in the southern states, where it's going to be typically warmer. But at this point, who the fuck cares? At this, like, it doesn't get cold until March now.
Yeah, I remember it snowing in March when we lived in Pennsylvania.
Hey, I'm telling you, it's fucking the Earth's axis is flipping. We're gonna go whoop.
We just spin off into the universe.
No, we're gonna stay in our orbit around the sun. The sun's got like its grip on us. We're not going anywhere, but like we're like tilted this way. We're just gonna be like whoop. So the summers become winters and winters become summers. We'll be like the southern hemisphere,
and then the summer hemisphere will be like
the
northern
hemisphere. As long as we don't go sideways, we're good.
I doubt your credentials as a scientist, sir.
Oh, well, I just see this is like my guess, like, but we've got like probably 50 to 35,000 years, 35 to 50,000 years before that happens. I mean, it's not going to be instantaneous. It's going to take that long to do it, but that's like,
Well, not with that attitude.
I mean, you can see it. The North Pole is moving, like it's shifting. It's like slowly going like 15 degrees or something, like, or 0.5 degrees a year. It's slowly moving. You look that shit up if you don't believe me. I can find the credentials, but
I don't know what's happening now.
I don't either. Yeah. I started watching that TV show Snowpiercer.
There's a show?
Yeah, that's what I said. They're in the 3 seasons now on
I can't even bring myself to watch the movie.
Oh, the movie is fantastic. I love it. So the movie takes place 17 years after the event. This takes place like 6 years after the event.
The Snow Age event?
Yeah, when everything froze. This takes place 6 years after that. And Snowpiercer, the movie, takes place 17 years after everything.
So it's a prequel. Okay.
Yes, but within the first fucking episode, you're like, there's like more than one train.
So it's bad.
So it's a completely different fucking train altogether. Right. So whatever happens on it doesn't fucking matter, because everything that happened in Snowpiercer, the movie, can stay the way the fucking is, and this is just all like.
I thought that was the point of the movie, was that there was one train going around the world or something.
I guarantee you at that point there was. Doesn't matter how many there are at this point. By the point of the movie Snowpiercer, there's only one train, and that's it. Which I find, but the storyline is so fucking stupid.
Okay. It's a train in a snow world.
Exactly. And you're like, what could you do?
To begin with.
They've got this, it's just, the storyline could have been so much better. They could have gone, I don't know.
We should have added dinosaurs.
You forget they're on a train. And cars that go single file up a line. because of the way they shoot it.
That's
It's
what a
like
train is.
exactly. And I say you forget they're on a train because the way they shoot the thing and edit it together, it's like more of like instead of linear, it's horizontal and 3D more like in a mall instead of a train.
I completely forgot what we were talking about.
Snowpiercer, the TV show.
I was totally looking at my Facebook memories and
Any good memories?
Yeah, this one that I made a note for Andrea whenever I finished Treasure Island because she wanted to read it next.
Oh,
So I drew this thing on a piece of paper and cut it out. And like it's supposed to look like there's a dagger stabbed into the book with a note. And I put some treasure around it.
I like the octopus and the crow.
Yeah, he squeaks.
Oh, that's amazing. I used to.
He used to squeak.
Yeah. But now I'm just old and broken.
Yeah, well, that happens to us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. So Snowpiercer, I mean, if you're into stupid TV and just want to see some random, I don't know, they try to make it a detective like whodunit type story, and then it turns into some kind of weird ass. I don't know. I'm only into like 6 episodes, maybe 7, and it's just so fucking weird. So it's only got like 10 maybe episodes, 10 to 15 episodes a season. So it's a straight line story, and they go like really quick to the end of the story. But every time this episode ends, it's like turn left, turn right, turn left, turn right. You never know what you're gonna fuck like. I don't know. It's like, oh, okay, I think I've got a grasp on what the storyline's going on. Nope, here's another like side left. We're gonna go this way with it. It's like, what the fuck?
So bad writing.
Yeah, pretty much. But
okay, well, I'll avoid that one.
I made it into 6 or 7 episodes, and then I lost interest.
How many are there?
They're in season 3, so I mean, it's got something for it.
It doesn't mean anything. Just because your show gets renewed doesn't mean it's good.
I mean, people are, at this point, no, it has to. If people aren't watching shit, they cancel that shit right away.
No, they don't. It depends on how much they're virtue signaling. Batwoman's on like season 3, and everything I hear is that it's a nightmare, and the viewership keeps dropping by thousands.
No. I've never watched the episode of Batwoman except for that crossover episode. But that's because I didn't like what they did to that character. I mean, the character is so great in the comics, and when they try to bring her,
Batwoman,
not Batgirl, but Batwoman.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, she's so fucking awesome in the comic books. Like, she is amazing, hands down, one of the best in the Bat family.
That's shocking to me.
I know, but when they brought her into the TV series, it was just like they just watered her down and stereotyped her out. It was ridiculous. It was like, okay, I'm not watching this shit.
The virtue signal.
If you could bring the character and bring her to justice and do what she did to the comics, then okay, I would get behind it. But you don't. You don't even give her the fucking justice she deserves.
They don't know the comics. They don't.
No.
They don't want to know the comics.
They don't. They want to
care about the comics.
They just want to take the name from the comics and make their own thing from it. And it's just like, okay. It just pissed me off that they loosely base everything off of the comics. And it's like, come up, if you're going to do so much to make it yours, come up with your own fucking ideas. Make your own fucking stories.
But they think that this is decades of this thinking where they think if we take the name, people will just show up. But people like things because people like the things that they like, and they're not going to just show up just because it has a name on it.
Well, Arrow was good in the beginning. Damn it. Wolverine went flying.
No.
Should I call you Logan Weapon X? What he's doing is he's not imitating. He's doing Wolverine's Berserker and Adamantium Rage.
Your blade noise made me think of.
Yeah, that too. I forgot where we were, so I'm just going to go on to the Mandalorian.
Batwoman. Oh yeah, Mandalorian. There's like 3 episodes that has chunks.
Fucking love them.
Punt that run.
Did you watch the last 3 episodes? Because those are worth watching.
Okay. I can't. No, and I've heard the last. I've heard the last one is stupid as all
it's god awful. The only thing I liked
really
about
like the Rancors.
Exactly, that's what I was gonna say. Is the Rancor fucking jumping across Mos Eisley or Mos Espa? Where the fuck they are?
All that is a ripoff of the freaking Kinect game for Xbox, because there was Rancor Rampage, and you controlled the Rancor, and you'd go like this, and the camera would pick you up going like this.
That's cool.
That's the only thing I wanted to play on that game was Rancor Rampage. I've considered watching that episode for that, and then the other ones, it doesn't.
The Mandalorian episodes.
Yeah, the Mandalorian episode.
The not Boba show.
I feel like episode 5 would appeal to me because it's showing different stuff, and he cuts a guy in half on the table, and I was like, that's pretty cool. But then they show the Luke thing, and I'm like, it doesn't look like Luke's doing anything, so why should I even watch this?
He's trying to train Grogu. So
I hate that little piece of crap made just for merchandising.
I know, it's great. I think it's so fucking hilarious.
I despise him more and more. Back,
well, think about it. George Lucas made all of his money on the merchandise. So why wouldn't Disney try to make a lot of money off the merchandise?
That's all Disney is.
Well, of course it is.
The only thing that they've contributed in the last 10 years to Star Wars is sidekick characters. And to me, there's Chopper. Well, do I like him? BB-8. And Grogu is the newest incarnate. Oh, no. There's 3 There's 3 I like. I like, what was the first one I said?
BB-8.
BB-8 I like.
Yeah.
Even though he's completely worthless because you already have a cute droid with R2. Chopper. Chopper is amazing. Chopper is such a piece of crap. I love him. He's so selfish. And then, yeah, exactly. And K2SO. He's very funny. I'm really pissed that he stole dialogue from my story that isn't even out. Because there was a gimmick where Nox wanted a gun, and Crumb always refused to give him a gun. And then they did it in Rogue One, and I was like, son of a bitch.
Sorry, I had to get the last little whiskey.
It's fine.
Oh, God, that hurt.
It's fine. All Disney can do is come up with sidekick characters. Everything else that they've done in like 10 years is a failure. And Steve's dying. I'm going to try and unmute you. I'm not allowed to unmute you. I run this show, mother effer.
Good to go, man.
Yeah.
Do you like my background?
Oh yeah, it's very peaceful.
I took that. This photo, damn it.
Oh yeah, that's nice. This was like such an impromptu live stream. We were so busy running around today that I was like, I'm not gonna put up the backdrop. And then I was like, no, I like hanging out with my boys. I have to put up the backdrop.
I mean, I kind of miss my explosion, but I felt at the same time I need to start throwing up some of my own stuff.
Yeah, man.
No offense to you. Your explosion is great. I love it.
That's my explosion.
Well, yes.
You're like, well, I paid for... Well, yes.
I didn't even need to say anything else. Why did you have to go there? I mean, I just ended it.
It's because it makes me laugh.
I know.
Dumping chips on the floor. Spider-Man's not the Silver Surfer. What is this madness?
He snagged it.
Yoink! Mine now.
I mean, it's kind of hard. The board is sentient and would be like, no, I don't want you on me.
Is it?
But he likes Spider-Man. He's cool with him. Him and Daredevil. He likes them a lot. He's got like a thing for Daredevil. He's not a fan of Spidey's black suit, but
it's because he can mess with Daredevil because he's blind. He can lie to him.
Yeah. Even though the board doesn't talk. But he can like do sign language. Or board language?
Board?
Well, board language, so he can like twist himself around. Or vibrate at a certain frequency, and Daredevil would be able to understand him.
So I got that Batman, the Batman figure.
What did you get? Did you get the car?
This is the dumbest thing.
I know, right? I'm trying to understand what the hell is going on.
They set it up.
You would like help me. Okay, so here's the picture. Right? Oops, sorry, upside down.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the picture. Yep. And like, here's the little.
What could this possibly be?
Oh my god, I can't understand.
It's like an enigma from the Riddler.
I put it in, and there you go.
I can't get it in. It's the goddamn car. What the hell is this?
Yeah. Okay, so here you go. See it again? Pulling it out of the red.
It's upside down again.
Shut up. You still understand what it is.
Your mom.
Can you see what it is, people? Do you understand what this thing is?
I get it.
Here. I'll make it so it's so simple.
Yeah.
No magic. No. Woo, look, it's the car. It's the Batmobile, people. Fucking piece of shit. I was so disappointed in whatever the hell that was.
Wow. That's amazing.
You know what was the Indiana Jones top secret envelopes were way more entertaining than those things.
Top secret envelopes.
Yeah, here I might have.
No, it was Marvel, I think.
No. The Indiana Jones came with. Well, they came with a box, and they also came with a card that was like sealed because it looks. Yeah, I'll have to find it because then Marvel came out with them, but Marvel ones have a shield symbol on it. That's why I know it's different.
Indy had the boxes with the artifacts.
Right, but they came with a card. I have one somewhere. Hold on.
I would fight you on this.
Right here. Top secret. Bam! Let's open it up and see what it is. Yeah, I bet it's Marvel.
What am I sharing?
Yeah, screw you. Piss off, man. It's your show. You're right.
What is this? What is that? Yeah, there's a Marvel character.
Yeah, it's a Marvel. Top secret. I thought it was Indiana Jones. My bad. Indian came with the boxes, and that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is the Marvel. I thought they had the sealed symbol on it, but it's on the card only.
Even better than that. There was a better gimmick, or better toy that made use of this gimmick in 1981. And I will show it to you.
Born. All right. You were born that year, right?
Yeah.
You came into this existence?
I do exist, yes.
Well, I know you exist, but did you exist at the point that these toys came out?
Sort of.
Because my life likes to point that out to me.
What?
That I was born way before anything was cool.
All right,
apparently.
we're gonna look at this together. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to find an example of it.
Look at trees.
So I have this staff, and I have this map room for the 3-inch figures from 1981.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you can see it.
Raiders was in 81?
Yeah, same year.
That was 82.
I'm as old as Indy.
Yeah, I get you.
So You see the stickers?
Technically, it's like 1934, but sure, whatever.
You see the stickers?
Yeah.
When you put the staff, the headpiece has like a clear red circle in it, and you hold it up to your eyeball. What are you doing? You're not paying any attention to this history class.
Hey, hold on. I'm like getting like.
Yes, but it looked different. It looked
Of course, but this is the head. It will
looked
help
like-
you with your.
I don't.
Anyway, so the eyeball is the clear red
You look
thing.
through the red thing,
Right.
and then you look at these stickers,
Right.
and the stickers and the red thing are like, most of them are the same color, but you look on each of these places and it tells you the location of the Well of the Souls. This is a much better gimmick than whatever the hell this Batman card is. Yes, we're all very impressed with your Japanese toys. Yeah, I got the Eye of the Peacock too. What do you want to fight about it? Did you hear anything I said?
Peacock. I have the peacock. Do I need to go back to the tape? Do I need to rewind it all and listen to it?
I don't know. I'm done. That's the show, folks. We're done for this week.
No.
You got about 25 minutes left.
What is this?
I don't know. It's wigging out. What is that?
Yeah. It came with this He-Man. Just.
Is it the power of Grayskull?
No, that's okay. So I slide it on the sword. Is that what I do?
Sure.
Okay.
I guess.
That's all I need.
I don't know.
It doesn't come with instructions. It doesn't say what it is.
Is he like a Thunder Punch He-Man?
Nope. He's just chest piece changes when you strike him 3 times. He's got normal He-Man, then you hit him, and he got 1. And him again, he's got 2 strikes.
That was one of my favorites growing up.
It was my favorite. Yep. I remember growing up in Tampa, having him in the backseat of the car as we went past the Raymond James Stadium. At the time, it wasn't the Raymond James; it was something else, but that's where we were. I remember having him and flicking his chest. I don't know why that memory stands out.
I remember taking mine and smacking him against the door handle in the back of the car.
Nice.
So I saw Death on the Nile.
Yeah, how was that? Was it good?
Yeah.
I've always liked
Kenneth?
No.
Agatha Christie mysteries?
Yes, Agatha Christie. I've always liked her stuff.
I have never read anything of hers, but I have like 3 of her books now.
Good. I've read 2 of her books. I can't. Now it's like all.
I really wanted to read this one before we saw it, but time just didn't work out.
No, of course not. But that's okay. How was the movie? So good?
Oh yeah.
Good.
And so I think Kenneth Branagh is like the ideal version of Hercule Poirot.
I have no idea what the words you just said. Except for Hercules. Hercules.
Not even close. How do you like Agatha Christie and not know who Hercule Poirot is?
I'm just fucking with you, man. Yeah, I know they're trying to make their own Agatha Christie universe. I understand what they're trying to do.
I think they're done after this.
Apparently not, man.
Really?
From what I read, they're trying to make this dude go across like all of her books.
Yes.
And like have the Agatha Christie universe.
I think I'm freezing out. I think the GIF is killing my.
Yeah. You're just whoop. There you go. You're like ahead. That's max headroom all the way.
So the way
Sorry.
the way they end this one though, I assume that they're just done. I would love to see him do more
Right.
because he's the best part of the whole thing.
Yeah, well, that's the rumor of what I read. Oh, I hate it when this happens.
My bees.
Yeah. That's the big thing right now is turning I guess it depends on how much money this thing makes if they continue
I can't
on.
see it doing. There were like 4 people in the theater with us.
Yeah, that's the other thing. They're not thinking this thing's going to make any kind of money whatsoever.
I really like. See, I didn't think I would like these because they did the Murder on the Orient Express.
Yes.
And I was like, they are really trying to sell this as something it is not based on the trailer. Because it's just a murder mystery, but they have like heavy music and stuff like that. And then this one, they do the same thing. But he's so delightful as Hercule Poirot that I'm like, please do 5 more of these.
Well, that's the one thing I love about those movies is that we are freaking out again.
Yeah, I saw. I can't yell though. I usually yell when it does that.
Is that they're simple. They're like, even though it's a good murder mystery, but just go along with it and you'll have fun. You don't need to sit there and be like, "Oh, is this guy connected to this guy? This guy's connected to this guy. This guy's no." And then, oh, the butler did it. Just chill out.
It's always a goddamn butler.
Of course it is.
I mostly.
I'm always surprised Alfred never killed Bruce.
Oh man, I'm sure there's another multiverse version where he does.
Oh, that would be great. Where Alfred kills Bruce and takes over the role of Batman. That'd be great.
No doubt.
Because there's a TV show called Pennyworth, apparently. Sorry, I know I keep interrupting you.
I've had to sit through some of it. It's awful.
I've never seen it.
It's awful.
Yeah, it came on HBO Max. I refused to watch it.
It's so bad. It's him and it's Martha and it's Thomas during like World War II. And it's just like, just stop.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah, well, I don't have any idea what I was saying, so.
I am so sorry.
Yeah.
Here.
Oh, but I mostly figured out she's invisible. I mostly figured out what the scheme was.
Right, of course.
By the end of the movie, which I was somewhat proud of myself, but
good.
I think if you're just paying attention, it's obvious.
Right, of course it is.
Well, like I made it a point where they're like, this object is missing, and I was like, okay, noted. Like I was specifically watching it to like figure out the end.
Well, yeah, because remember these are all from written book form. Agatha Christie didn't think of these in the visual format.
No.
So I understand that the filmmakers have to find a way around that part, and I hope they do a good job with it. But for the most part, I've never seen them do that great of a job of it.
This is entertaining.
Okay.
For being in a modern woke Hollywood where they have to force crap into a story that doesn't make sense, I think they handle it well enough that you accept it.
Right. I got you. Sorry.
Yeah, like my biggest problem with the movie is they're on this boat,
right,
and most of the crew is women, and I'm like, it's 1937. Why are there so many women like crewing this boat? And I went, oh, maybe the men are in World War II. So it's like, okay, I can work with that from a certain standpoint. It's like,
right.
But if you're just gonna change stuff just for the sake of changing it, get out of my face. But like I think they're required to put specific things in, but I think they handled it well enough that you can overlook it.
Well, good. Well, good. If you enjoyed it, that's all that matters.
Yeah, it's good. I love Kenneth Branagh in these movies.
What do you think of this?
I have
Sorry.
that. You're not special.
I asked you what you thought of it. I know I interrupted you again. I'm sorry.
You do consistently
do a
every
lot.
single week.
Yes, that's my job.
Yeah, I don't know. It's cool.
I think that's the only thing I liked from him. But this dude looks like a fucking pansy. Well, not with the Omega Fist, but
he looks like the losers in hockey pads in The Dark Knight.
Exactly.
What makes you so special? Why can't I do it? I'm not wearing hockey pads.
I mean, it looks like he is.
Yeah.
I'm not impressed with. I haven't watched any more trailers since that first one where he just beats the shit out of people. Like, overly.
So we saw the trailer today before the movie.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, it kind of looks interesting if they got rid of the entire cast and replaced them with someone else.
The Hush Riddler mix,
Yeah.
I just don't get it. I'm not appeal. It does not appeal to me. I'm like, I watched that Hush movie, animated movie, and that pissed me off to no end. So seeing the Riddler like this just pisses me off to no end. Like, the Riddler is supposed to be, even the Jim Carrey one was ridiculous.
I hate. See, like he's good for what he is, but I hate that type. I hate that type of Riddler.
It was perfect for the movie that he did because it was so cheesy to begin with. But at the same time, he was not Riddler. Riddler is a genius. Like, he can go par to par. Like,
but like they do that in the comic too, the original comic where he's in spandex and a question mark. It's like, which version are you going to do? Are you going to go like Frank Gorshin, or are you going to go animated series?
I know. There's so many ways you can go with him. It's just, I don't know. It does just, but his look, the way they used him.
Yeah.
I hate it when they take two characters and merge them together and be like, oh, we created a new character, but we called him the same character. It's like, fuck you. I hate that shit. Come up with a new character or use the fucking character the way he is. But
I never liked I was never a big fan of them making the Riddler just another Joker.
Exactly. He's got to be different from the Joker. His riddles got to be, they can't be just school, like grade school fucking riddles.
He's the bowler cap or the bowler hat, and then he needs the cane.
Yes.
And he needs to be proper and prim. Yeah.
Yep. As they say, proper and prim.
Yeah. So we started watching Pam and Tommy.
No, yeah, I have no interest. So what do you think? I've read a couple of articles and
so far.
Reviews about it.
Aside from the talking penis, which goes on for probably way too long, but you can totally see him as the type of person that talks to his penis.
Oh, of course.
I was like, this is kind of entertaining, but, let's wrap it up. But, so, like, lately a guilty pleasure of ours is to turn on Pluto and just watch Baywatch. Nice. So that's basically what we do after work now. It's just like, just put it on. Who cares? These stories are ridiculous and they're delightful, and all of the bikinis are super neon. So we watched it, and I knew from the beginning that I was gonna feel bad for Pam because Tommy Lee's an a-hole and everyone else is an a-hole. But
yeah, and I mean, even now he's like, any bad publicity is good publicity.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, she wants nothing to do with what this whole show, everything.
Yeah. Well, now I'm like, how much of this is real? And Andrea was like, the dog suit I read was real. And I was like, What?
A lot of it is
Yeah.
a lot of it. Pretty much 99% of it is what you're
Them,
getting.
he broke into their security wearing fur over himself to look like the big shaggy dog. I'm like, this is bonkers.
Yeah. So, I mean, at the same time, though, you have to remember it's just whatever it is.
I don't know. I'm entertained. We're on like episode 5, I guess now,
Hey, there you go.
and they're wearing so much prosthetics. Like she has fake teeth in and a fake forehead. I'm like, it's like watching the Muppet Show. I'm like, I want to know how. I want to see the behind the scenes where they take all the prosthetics off.
Yeah, that would be great.
Because like the girl they got to play her, she's like real thin, and I was like, that's like when they get what's his name, Sam? Is it Sam Jones? Doug Jones.
Doug Jones.
He plays Abe Sapien, and he plays like a bunch of other monsters. I'm like, this is like him. He's like super thin, and they like pile on the monster on top of him and stuff. I'm like, I want to see the behind the scenes stuff.
Yeah. I saw a picture of Pam now, and then the chick that she's got playing her. They almost look identical now.
It's really good makeup. Like,
they did
for the most part. Job. Like, it's not until like she starts it's like not until she starts smiling that like her real face starts like showing through, and you're like, that doesn't look right.
Yeah. I like Sebastian Stan. He's pretty good. I liked him in Once Upon a Time and the Marvel movies. It's pretty good.
Once Upon a Time?
The TV show back in the day was based off all those. He played the Mad Hatter. He did great.
The other day I said I liked him, so I'm sure within the next week he'll say something that I just despise and hate him as a human being.
Oh, no, he's actually pretty cool. He's the Winter Soldier in the Marvel movies. Once Upon a Time. He's done a couple other things. If they ever do the new Star Wars with a young Luke, it'll be him as Luke Skywalker.
See, people say that, but I'm sure that Disney will subvert your expectations.
He's already got the end at Disney, so if they do use, I mean, he's. If they don't, then let them burn. Just burn everything. Everybody can go into anarchy.
Straight burn it all.
Burn it all.
I'm at that point.
Straight anarchy. Let's burn this fucking shit down and rise from the ashes.
See no judge, no jury. Burn it all to the ground.
Just burn it fucking all down. Fucking
Hollywood is dead.
I'm done. I'll be done. I have no interest. I don't have any interest now. I don't care what happens.
Death on the Nile and Jurassic World are all I care about. Just burn everything else. We're done.
I don't like seeing my spy. See. I want to see my. Damn it.
Woo! Yo.
Spider-Man swinging through. Flip it.
We're at 53 minutes. I really only meant
shit.
Yeah, we did.
What are we talking about?
Death on the Nile, Tom and Pammy. They were on the thumbnail that you did not look at.
I did not. What up, nerds? That was at 118. Is it 118? It's 1.
It is.
What up, Backyard TARDIS?
That was at 10:19 or 10:18. It is now 10:19.
Yeah, that was exactly 1 minute ago. So we've got somebody watching.
Yeah, it's Nick.
Hookers and vampires, man. Hookers and vampires.
I don't think he's either.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
I don't need either one in my life. Well, I could probably do some vampires.
I was going to say.
Man, just one or two.
Yeah.
Get some shit done.
Oh, so I went to Tennessee. We'll end on this.
Right. Who the hell goes to Tennessee? I'm sorry, I've got family there too, so I will be going back.
So I went to Tennessee. We went through the Cumberland Caverns.
Right.
He is neither hooker nor vampire. Cumberland Caverns. It's basically going into caverns under a mountain.
Right. I
on
understand what a cavern is.
On top of a mountain, under a mountain.
Right.
Yeah, I have never heard. Never heard anything so quiet in my life.
Next time you go back to Tennessee, tell her you want to go to the Lost Sea.
Though,
The Lost Sea. It's on the other side of Tennessee, and it's a cave system, but it's like a giant sea.
if it's lost, how do we go there?
There's signs that point you. I don't know, man. Why is it
Anyway.
called Clifford the Big Red Dog when we know he's a fucking big red dog to begin with?
I don't have a witty retort for you. So we went to Tennessee. I haven't seen my mom and stepdad and grandmother in like nearly 4 years.
Right.
So that was nice. Very pleasant.
How they doing? Good?
I was... yeah, sure.
Awesome.
Yeah. What was I going to say? Oh, so I wasn't on...
Pretty much.
Thank you, Nick, for saying Twitter, because that kicked me back into gear. I did not go online very much, and it was wonderful.
Of course it is. You shouldn't. You shouldn't be going online to begin with.
I had to sit through Clifford. It was awful.
Oh, was it? I forgot they did that.
Several times.
I'm sorry.
So coming back from Tennessee, they started being weird with our flights. There was a flight, one flight, and a connecting flight. The connecting flight got canceled, so Andrea started looking for stuff, and then soon after, the first flight got canceled. We got canceled like 5 times.
Jesus.
We ended up in Chicago for 24 hours. We slept in the airport. Andrea's like, I've never done this, and I'm like, I have. I was like, I was in. When we flew to Japan and came back, we were in LAX for like 10 hours.
Oh God, that was awful. I fucking hated that shit.
And they kept changing the gate, so we kept having to wake up and carry our crap across the airport. Yeah.
Yeah. All I really try to remember about that episode is the horrible fucking tacos I got.
I don't remember.
Oh my God, it was just meat and cheese. And I was like, there's no fucking spice in this? I'm in fucking LA. All I hear about is these great fucking tacos, and I get meat and fucking cheese. Yeah, I'm going to eat this, but it's just fucking awful.
It's because you were in the airport. Yeah.
I know. We should have left.
So eventually Andrea and I were walking to our next flight, and she's like, should I stop at the customer service counter again and see if they have anything? The woman was so nice. She must have seen that we were canceled 5 times and was like, I'm putting you on a flight with another airline. Go there now. And we're like, God bless you, madam. Yeah.
Well, that was good of her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we count Illinois as being somewhere that we've visited for an extended period now.
Excellent.
Yeah. But Tennessee is the Shankin state.
Shankin? Like you want to shank people?
Yeah, because we went to the library. My mother was showing us her local library, and they had these things. It's like an ad.
Oh, you can't see anything.
Yeah, I know. You can't now.
Okay.
I don't even know what it's for. I didn't even look. It's like an electronic library. It's got sponsors. Okay. But I picked it up, and I was like, Tennessee is the Shankin state because it looks like a shard of glass. And I was like, yeah. So then Andrea's like, well, now you have to take it with you. And I was like, no. And she's like, you touched it. COVID.
I'll let my wife know that you think her state is the Shankin state.
It looks like a shard of glass. It's in the title of the stream. Yeah.
Like she watches me.
I don't know.
She don't care what I do.
Mine doesn't care.
She does. She very well cares what I do.
Yeah. Mine doesn't watch.
Mine doesn't
Almost nobody I know watches. Like, why do we do this? This is just for me.
Yeah, I guess.
What the heck? It is. I missed several times. Yeah, for Clifford, having
Oh,
to watch Clifford.
I'm
Uh,
not gonna watch it. I have no interest. I don't have to. No one's forcing me.
yeah, exactly.
The kid's not at that age where he needs to see this shit. See,
Show
this
'em-
is why I like streaming service. We don't see any of this bullshit commercials where like the newest toy is coming out. He has no idea what a toy commercial looks like. He sees one every once in a while on like the YouTube,
blasphemy.
but at the same time, it's he thinks it's just a YouTube thing, so he doesn't know that it's real.
Yeah. All technology has really done, in my experience, is ruin the things that were fun.
But commercials, I fucking hate commercials. I'm glad I can watch what I want when I want. I don't have to sit through some bullshit. I
That's
fucking
not
love
true.
it.
That is not true. We have been watching Pam and Tommy, and I have to sit through numerous commercials that
Oh
are
well,
like
that's you got
10
that.
octaves louder
Well, that's because you
than
got
the
the stupid
show.
fucking Hulu. I'm sorry.
As soon as it comes, as soon as it goes, it says ad in the top corner. I scramble to find the remote to mute it.
Yeah,
Toy commercials were the best. They had like the coolest setups.
Oh, they were back in the day.
Yeah.
And I see the new car commercials when I have to like go out of town for work and I stay at a hotel and fucking see some bullshit. I fucking hate I hate fucking ads. I don't need people to tell me what I need. I really fucking don't. I'm sorry. I just don't need the fucking ads. I
Yeah, my
don't need
phone
to be
tells
like,
me
oh,
already.
this is geared to you. Like your Facebook now tells you what you want because it looks through your fucking history. Dude,
Or
you're
it
gonna find
listens to
fucking
your.
porn and fucking toys in my history, and I don't need either one of you telling me that I need those because I know what I want.
I know what I need though.
So like I
Yeah.
don't fucking want ads geared to me. I don't want to fucking see stupid fucking ads. If I want to know what's at the store, I'll go to the fucking store. I don't want any fucking I love
Ooh,
okay, and that's why I love streaming. Sorry, I'm getting on a fucking tangent here. I fucking love that man. I never got
copper
him. Yep. I never had him. I had the winter, the fucking
gold.
I didn't have the gold or the copper one. I wanted those ones so bad. But I had like the winter, the scuba diver one, the fucking jungle
The
one.
the
All the
black
other
and,
ones except for the gold and stuff.
black and white is one of my favorites, and I think it's because it makes me think of the blue and gray.
Yeah, see, that's what I hear.
Parachute Batman.
That's pretty cool. The orange one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I had that one.
Yeah. Hulu gives
Yeah,
ads
plays
about your
3. I guess that's what they do. I like that. It's one of the reasons I don't watch YouTube too much. Like if I watch YouTube, I'm going to watch like road rage idiots and close
ad
calls.
block. I have ad block on my computer. Can't stand
If an ad comes up, I just turn away and I find something else. But then I saw fucking Movie Pass is coming up with a way like for you have to watch it. It tracks your eyes. Like the ad will track your eyes, and if you don't watch it, if you turn away from it, it doesn't count.
That sounds like communism.
It fucking is, man. Like, who are you to tell me? Like, I get that that's your service, but that should not be in your service. Like, I should not have. Again, I don't want to fucking watch ads. So whatever service makes me watch ads, I'm not watching it.
Yeah,
I'm done. I'm fucking over it.
Yeah.
Sorry about that whole fucking tangent.
It
was great back in the fucking 80s and 90s. Ads were fucking awesome. They had fucking flavor. Go look at fucking corn chips fucking on YouTube. Those shit was fucking amazing. Those were good ads. Whatever happened to advertising in the last 20 years, fuck, it's turned to shit.
It got woke.
I guess. If that's what you want to call it, I think they just, I don't know.
Oh,
it's just bullshit.
So it's either woke or it's the Old Spice nonsense. Like they just do random stuff that just is stupid and makes no sense.
See, that was good with Old Spice when they did it originally. That was cool for them. But then everybody copied it.
It was funny because when I was watching sports with my uncle the past week or whatever, something came on and I was like, I'm so sick of stupid nonsense ads. And he started laughing. I'm like, I'm so tired of all this. Because it was like the weirdest commercial. And I was like, what?
Oh yeah, good old Sega ads. Those are awesome.
Yeah.
Remember those? See, again, you will not see those ads on TV.
No.
Like the corn chips thing, that was so fucking raunchy. There's no fucking way you would hear that on TV nowadays.
Not anymore. Everybody's a prude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck them.
Yeah. But we should wrap this up because I desperately have to use the bathroom.
Somebody's gotta poop.
No, it's number 1, not number 2. And I just did.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, weird. It's the invisible saber. All right, well, folks, if you stuck around this long, I'd like to ask that you share this video, subscribe to the channel, and if you're interested in my hopefully
do all that
crowdfunding,
shit. Push those buttons so we can get some ads on this shit.
if you're interested in my hopefully crowdfunding soon comic series, Smacked on the Head, the animated series, go check it out at The Real Smacked on the Head. And also, if you're interested in more of this kind of nonsense, there is a playlist on this channel called Live Streams, and there's like 50 some of them.
I meant to show you my shirt.
Pooped today.
I pooped today. Since it's after midnight, I have not pooped today, so this shirt is a liar.
Yeah. Well, speaking of which, I might have to do that too. That's terrible. Whatever.
I love
on that note,
be young, drink Pepsi, and be free.
And communication.
Yeah. Well, that's coming up, but yeah, in communication. Goodbye.
All right. Have a good night. Figure out if you want to watch something for next week.
Oh, I do, and I had something, but I want it to be something new. And you have to try and watch it if you haven't watched it already.
Try. Okay. Well, let me know. We'll see.
Yeah, I'll try and remember it. All right, end of communication. Goodbye. Beep, beep, beep.